Hey y'all, welcome to the summer setup. This is where I live over summer. Sometimes I'll be in a slightly different house, but this is gonna be the main thing. We got the crayon door, we got the purple wall, we have the dream smiley face I drew in 2020. We don't talk about it. You don't have to look at it, just look at me. I'm gonna stand right in front of it so I don't have to look at it and you don't have to look on it. Thank you guys so much for 5,000 followers on Instagram. Ugh, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane to me. I'm very appreciative for all the support I've received. It's crazy to me. I'm still like in shock. I have decided that I'm going to do a Q&A. These are the questions. I've written them all down. I've got all these screenshots of all the questions, and I've put as many as I can down as possible. Let's get into the video. Okay. We're gonna start with the first question. This was a frequently asked question, worded in many different ways, so I'm just taking it as it is. What got you into cosplay? I have to say TikTok. Am I proud of that? Yeah. But it was TikTok. And it was originally My Hero Academia cosplayers I was seeing all over the place because My Hero was at a peak in 2020. I got into MHA so I could cosplay because I was like, wow, these cosplays look super cool. What show is this? So I can do this too. I may have made a mistake because I had originally seen like a puppy dog version of Deku that I was watching, like a TikTok. I was like, that was the one video where I was finally like, wait, this guy turns into a dog? I want to see this. And I go and find the anime name. I'm like, My Hero Academia. That's gotta be something cute and puppy. Wow. That's gotta be, that totally pertains to what this video I'm seeing is. And so I watched this anime, and I'm like, where are your ears at? I still watch the entire thing, and I'm still keeping up with this anime, because it's a good show. The fandom it's kind of scary. How old were you when you first got into cosplay? I was... I was 14. That took way too long. Way too long. I was 14. I was 14 in August of 2020, I believe, when I got into cosplay for the first time. How long have you been cosplaying? I started August 2020, so almost 4 years now, as it is currently June of 2024. That's crazy to me. I've been doing this 4 years, y'all. Whoa! False. What was your first cosplay? My first cosplay, believe it or not, was Tomura Shigaraki. That cosplay will never see the light of day because I deleted all the videos and I didn't take any pictures. I don't have it, but I can explain it to you. I did really bad faint makeup. It melted off my face immediately because it was Claire's makeup. Believe it or not, it was Claire's makeup that I used. Melted off my face, and I used the blue hair filter on TikTok to make videos because I did not have a wig. That was my first ever cosplay, Shigaraki. My second one was Dabi, slightly better, no wig still, but the makeup is more prominent because have you seen his face? And then my first ever cosplay with a wig was Bakugo Katsuki. Favorite cosplay? My favorite cosplay, probably Miku. Because Miku is extremely diverse. She has, like, you can just put on her wig and put on an outfit and boom, Miku. Because she wears so many different things, she has so many different variants. Like, Miku is probably the most versatile cosplay one can get. Apart from like Vocaloid, my favorite cosplay would probably be Linny or Emu Otori, but most likely Linny, because that's been my favorite recently, but it changes a lot throughout. When I first started cosplaying, I would have said Bakugo. Like a year ago, I probably would have said like freaking some point. Technoblade was definitely a favorite at some point. Where do you get your cosplays? I purchase my cosplays mainly from Doki Doki. I use Doki Doki Cosplay Official for all my Genshin cosplays. Not a single Genshin cosplay I own that I bought myself. Apart from a Kirara cosplay I bought secondhand, all of my cosplays for Genshin are Doki Doki. Garu's Doki Doki, Linny's Doki Doki, Lisa's Doki Doki. A lot of my wigs are from Doki Doki nowadays. Like, I just bought a Rui wig and a Len cosplay from Doki Doki. I, like, Doki Doki. Your shipping is expensive, but the cosplays. Chef's kiss. If I were to give any advice on Doki Doki, especially for Genshin or Honkai Star Rail cosplays, definitely splurge on SR tier cosplays because they have so many little pieces and they're much higher quality if you get the SR versions. Trust, it's worth the money. I made the mistake of buying 2 R cosplays before. I was like, okay, I think I just need the SR. It is what it is. Favorite part of making cosplay content? I like, oh my god, everything, bro. I like posting. I like posting myself. I like editing videos. If you've seen my Freddy Fazbear cosplay, those videos, I loved editing them and making them look the way they look. I will never cosplay Freddy again. I just wanted to use those sounds. I am very much only like a little bit into Security Breach, so this era of Freddy was not something I knew too much about, but gosh darn it, I wanted to use those sounds that I found on TikTok, and I wanted to post and I wanted to edit. And that is the point of cosplay. You can do whatever you want. It's whatever. I like editing. That's the answer. If you could delete one piece of your content off the world forever, what would it be? The Mikan Sumiki video. The Mikan Sumiki video. If I had to choose, it would be the Mikan Sumiki video that's on my page right now. It has 15,000 views and I have no clue why. Why do you guys like that? Why do you guys like it when I'm mean? Why do you guys like it when I bully you? Why? Why? What is wrong with you? I don't. It scares me. I'm like, ugh, you're not canon. Oh, I don't. This Q&A was a mistake. That's what I would delete, since you asked. Cosplay regrets. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Can we get her like in a shadow behind me? I'm just... Important factors in a friendship. This is not a cosplay question, but thank you for asking it. I've gotten this question from the same person multiple times, and I say the same thing every time. Be yourself. Be yourself, and your people will find you. Your people will find you if you be yourself, you express yourself as you want, and I'm sure you will find your people, whether it's online or in person. You will find your crowd eventually. Trust me, it took me a while. Did you ever expect to reach this level of followers and influence? I knew I always kind of wanted to, because content creation is very much a dream job of mine. I would love to do this for a living. This would be great. Did I think I'd be here at this time in my life? Maybe not. When I was like 13, I was like, I'm gonna go so viral and I'm gonna have like 1 million followers. I'm gonna be so cool. That was me when I was 13 though. So it's like very clouded judgment, I feel like, on my part. But now I'm just like, hey, I'm a silly little guy. Listen, man, I didn't think I'd have 5K right now, but I do. So thank you. Thank you. Funniest cosplay interaction. Funniest cosplay interaction. I don't know if I have like necessarily a really funny one. I have one where one of my followers hit me over the head with a leak. They had my permission, obviously. They hit me over the head with a leak. I have a photo here. It's really funny to me. I was in my Uraraka cosplay, and that was pretty funny. I also have a guest cosplayer hugging me and saying, "Oh, you smell nice." That at a convention is probably the highest compliment you can receive. I have a moment of me standing next to a men's bathroom sign, like acting like I needed to go to the bathroom. I found that really funny. But like, I have some weird interactions as well under my belt. One year at MEFCC, this was my first year at MEFCC, mind you, I was in my Bakugo cosplay. It looked like this at the time. I encountered a Villain Deku cosplayer along with a Skinny Mite cosplayer. They were a duo, they were together. I don't know how together they were, but they seemed pretty close based on what happened. we take some cool photos, because the Villain Deku cosplayer looked pretty cool, and we took some photos. It was fun until I started recording, you know, for sillies, for memories, and then the Villain Deku cosplayer started, like, climbed onto the All Might cosplayer and started eating, like, the hair off his wig, their wig, I don't know. And bro, I was shook, and me and my friends kind of like skedaddled pretty quickly after that, like, cause that made me real nervous. I'm like, oh, so it like kind of escalated really fast. I'm like, we don't know each other that well. Like, you might think this is funny, but it's terrifying. It terrified me. Like, you do you. If I saw that on Instagram Reels, I would probably laugh hysterically, but it was like, I was so close to them as well. I was like right up here, and they were right where you guys are, and they were doing that thing. I'm like, oh, haha, okay, we're gonna go now. Favorite character superpower? Of like characters I've cosplayed, or just like in general? Because I am quite the fan of Overhaul's quirk. Overhaul Kaichiseki, his quirk I find very interesting. I would love to wield it. Just saying. I wouldn't do the things he does, but I would love to have a quirk like that. I think it'd be useful if you were a hero. I don't know, man. Like, like, I don't know, Kaichiseki, man, what the heck? What the heck? This is why you don't have arms, because you suck. Biggest motivation to get you to finish a cosplay. If there's a convention underfoot, you will be con crunching. I am constantly in a state of con crunching. Even when there's not a convention nearby, I won't be working on my cosplay, but I'll be like, I need to finish my cosplay so I don't have to con crunch. And then it'll be 2 weeks before the con, and I'll be like, now I have to con crunch. And I stay up until 2 a.m. every night until the convention working on this cosplay. It's honestly, it's a routine, and it should not be a routine because it's unhealthy. Biggest cosplay struggle and how to overcome it with the power of friendship. My little pony, my little pony. No, I'm kidding. Friendship doesn't exist. And I think the way to overcome like things you're like struggling in cosplay is just to practice. If you were to dye your hair, what color would you do? Right now, I would love to get just like the back, like under here dyed, like a fiery orange. I would love orange. And that's all the questions I have. I do have just a request as well. Before I get to this request, I do also have four messages from my friend Alex telling me to do a Fortnite cosplay. I have Fortnite cosplay when? I have Midas Fortnite. I have please Mossy, please do it Fortnite cosplay. Alex, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get into Fortnite. It's been 4 years. I said I would at some point, and I still haven't. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but if I were to do a Fortnite cosplay at this moment, I would pick Midas because look at him, he's beautiful. Anyways, that's that. Why are you attacking me? Now on to the request I received. I've been requested by, what is this username? Mad's Armpit Hair Follicle. Or Next Casa if you want to follow their cosplay account, because they're very into Tsukasa Tenma. I am a star! They requested I do Gangnam Style. Here we go. It's a 2-person video. I don't know what to tell you. This is my first time ever doing this, by the way. That's all you get. That was my first time ever playing Gangnam Style on Just Dance. It was like I'm in a freaking Zumba class. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry if I could not answer all your questions, but I had so many. I had to pick enough. putting that in the video. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh my gosh, guys, 5,000 followers is a lot of people. Like, it might not seem like a lot to like bigger cosplayers, but if there were 5,000 people in this room right now, I would be suffocating. This room isn't very big. It's not big at all. This is like the only walking space. This is like all I got. Hello. But like, still, if there were 5,000 people in this house, or like just in my vicinity, that's larger than the population of where I live, I think. That might be larger than the population of the city I live in. And it feels really cool to have so many people that are like interested in my content at all. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. So much. I cannot say thank you more. I cannot say thank you like enough. I'm gonna be trying to make more content over summer. I'm going into senior year, so there might be surges of content throughout breaks, but I'm gonna be busy. So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. The engagement means a lot to me, and I love reading and answering comments. I will try and answer as many comments as possible. If you have more questions for me, go ahead and comment them down below. I'll probably answer them, unless they're weird. Don't be weird, don't be creepy. I'm still a minor, okay? Okay? Peace out, it's Mossy.